I'm here on Twitch Live, also going to be posting this onto YouTube. Basically, what I'm doing here is, well, right now I'm just kind of discouraged as making music and creating melodies and chord progressions and sound design. It's all very stressful, and I haven't really mastered any of it right now. And the past few days, I've been struggling to really break through and understand the best ways to do certain things and memorize certain sound design patterns and all kinds of things. And basically, that's something I'm struggling with right now. And it's pretty difficult because every time I open up a new tab on Ableton to create something new, it just never really sounds the way I want it to sound, which gets very tiring day after day after day. So I thought maybe opening up a stream and just doing it live, possibly in front of just maybe one or two people, because that's the most amount of people I've ever had watching my stream. Maybe that would help. Maybe it would give me inspiration to work a little harder. I'm not too sure. So what I'm going to do now is just open up that tab. And I've recently just bought Ableton Live Suite and Serum. I also own Splice down here. Here's Splice. And I bought all these things, but it's just so like difficult to incorporate everything together to make everything just flow easily. And I want to use stock synths from Ableton, but I also want to use Serum, the plugin that I just bought. And then how can I take sounds from Splice and put them into Serum and make them sound crazy? So it's just a whole bunch of stuff, but I'm obviously focusing on things that really don't matter, like I guess sound design does matter, but like getting certain sounds. What I really need to be focusing on is really the music theory behind what I'm trying to do, and not taking 30 minutes to create a simple melody, like a 4 or 8 bar melody. Straight up takes me over 30 minutes. So I'm gonna try to speed through it as fast as I can with it sounding good, because it even tires me out listening to the same loop over and over again. So let's begin, I guess. I don't do that yet. So I'm not even gonna try to make something complex. As I try to make it complex. I'll make a little compression. I really want to make this complex, don't I? That might be my problem. I saw something today that looked kind of cool. You press F from A. Gives you kind of that growl sound. Oh boy. One viewer. It's getting crazy. Wow, wow. Let's do that. I don't know why I'm making this complicated. That sounds okay. Okay, that doesn't sound bad. Obviously, it doesn't sound great, but we can make it work for now. Okay, that's enough. We'll just add effects in Ableton to take down CPU. How am I doing on CPU? Pretty good. Whoops, let me do that. Let's move it over here. Still one viewer. Crazy. Yeah. Okay, we'll make that work then. It is supposed to be a bass line, so I don't want to do it on C. Let's pick a random. Let's try G. Beats per minute, we'll do like 95. Maybe a little higher. I'm super indecisive. That's not really a bass line though. This sounds. We might just keep that for a chord progression and try to make something else for our for the bass line, because I feel like I could do more without the chord progression. So okay, now let's make it simple. Simple stuff. Doesn't have to be simple though. Okay. This is my problem. I learned this from the Fat Rat. He showed this technique in one of his streams once. It's just a square and a saw wave. Crossfade them. So this. Okay, so it should. You know what? Let's take off the crossfade. Yeah, I messed up. Let's just redo it really quick. See, this is why it takes me over 30 minutes to get a chord progression, because I just go off and do unnecessary stuff. Okay. Yeah, I did X fade edges. I thought it would make it cooler, it didn't. So now I know. So we start off as a as a square wave. We go to a saw wave. Makes pretty cool pluck noise at the beginning. Still one viewer. It honestly might just be me viewing myself. That's my dog barking, you can probably hear. Man, he is just really barking. And does not want to stop. It's okay. What are you gonna do? And that's why he's barking. Oh, yeah, that would help if I press it. What? Why did it? I don't know why. It's gotta be in phase. What? No. No. Saw in phase, Morse crossfade. Here we go. There we go. Yeah, but it's a baseline Evan, so you know what we will do on this one is open up Serum and we'll take off the bass on this one because right now it's we'll work on that. Oop. Okay. 2 people. Oh, okay. We got someone. Do you make psytrance? I don't know what that is. I'll look it up though. Boom Boom Bisa. Google. Let's find out. Seems interesting. Psychedelic trance. That's where it's the name from. I've never heard of this, but it looks pretty cool. Is a subgenre of trance music characterized by arrangements of synthetic rhythms and layered melodies created by high-tempo riffs. Let's see what this sounds like. I have never heard of this, so let's see. $18 million views. I'm not gonna judge psytrance off this one song, but I mean, sounds pretty interesting so far. Definitely a psychedelic feel to it. Is this music or is it like? Okay, I can hear the beat coming in. I thought it was like background Well, it's obviously music. I thought it was like things for background of a psychedelic video or. This video is pretty. I don't know. This video's pretty trippy. It's music, yeah. Seems like you could rave to this. Let's see if there's any more hype parts. It's interesting. It seems very popular. 18 million views. So I don't know how I haven't heard of it. I usually listen to. It's fun to make. I bet. I usually listen to like EDM or glitch hop or dubstep. This is a new genre. It's really cool. I'll have to look into more of that. It's not like exactly, it got more popular the last 2 years. Maybe it's on the come up. Maybe that's the new genre, and it's on the way. It's going to become really popular soon here in the next few years. Could be that's what happened to dubstep. It came out of nowhere. Mainly because of Vinny Vici playing at EDM festivals. All right. Yeah. It definitely gives me an EDM festival kind of vibe. I'll check it out. Look more into it. I like. It seems really interesting, but that's like music I couldn't. I feel like I could definitely rave to, but not just sit in my room and enjoy. So I really like things with melody and build-ups and like things that convey like feelings and make you feel a certain way. This is great. It just like probably has a lot of build-ups. It's just something I would definitely rave to in a crowd of people. Really cool though. All right, let's keep going on this. Appreciate you commenting that. Okay, what was I doing? Oh, baseline. That's right. I might add some attack there. Maybe. Well, we'll see. We'll just work with this first, and then we'll think about most. If we have the basic sound down. And how long has this stream been going for so far? I don't know. It doesn't say. I thought it said. Didn't. So we said we're going to start on G. Alright, it definitely has to be a little faster. Let's just keep it at 120. Maybe a little faster. 1, 2, 3, 4. And really quick. You know, hold up, half note. Hold up, half note. No. I don't know why I deactivated it. beautiful noise. Let's get pentatonics too. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then we will do that to those. Oh, no, I messed it up. Okay, those are our pentatonics. I definitely think it should go higher. Right now, I'm just completely messing around, editing things, taking things out. Nothing concrete. Actually, remember, this is the bass line, so G, 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 A. Then we'll go up. Do you know the virus synths? No. I don't know what the virus synths. Is that a synthesizer? Or oh, yeah, it's a synthesizer, isn't it? I'm guessing it looks like hardware. Oh no, there's software. Looks interesting. Never heard of virus. Access virus TI. Yeah, I'm seeing Access virus TI 2 keyboard. Looks pretty interesting. I don't $3,000. It's a pretty hefty number right there. Yeah. I've always wanted to get a hardware synthesizer, but one, that's a lot of money, and two, I already have a lot of synth stuff, like software wise, so but the sound comes from the synth. It's a hardware with a software plugin. Oh yeah, it looks really cool. I haven't really thought about like specific things I would buy, like specific hardware and stuff. Really, I haven't put much thought into that. I've just kind of been working with what I have so far, which is just software. But it looks interesting. did the same thing, but we went up. Again, I'm just messing around. Just go back to G. Goes up way too fast. Maybe change the scale. What do you mean? Still have to keep it low. This is the bass. I'm getting kind of high for bass. Actually getting very high for bass. Oops. It sounds like really like incomplete right here, but that's on purpose because I'm gonna want to take the melody high here, and I don't want to bring the bass high up with it, so it's gonna like swoop back down as soon as the melody goes high. Do do do. So something like that. Huh. And then that leads back into G. Now let's see how these two combined sound. I don't think that's gonna work. We might have to create something new. Or just really take that down. Yeah. You know what, let's just duplicate this and then create a chord progression from this. So this right here. Oops. Make it type. And then we will adjust the sound. Let's try something here. Words are going to be long here. There's just way too much going on, so I just need to do this now. We'll roll off the frequencies. just gonna leave it like that for now, just so we can continue working. Um, oh, anyway, here are the wavetables for Serum. What's this? I hope this is wavetables. Oh, from Virus. Awesome. Sweet deal. Check that out. Yeah, for sure, dude. I'll check that out because like right now I don't really have any like personal presets or anything, so I'll look into that and maybe mess around with some of those. Tunnel scale, yeah, maybe. I mean, I usually try to like if I start moving scales around, then I kind of just get lost and can't really backtrack right then. And I've tried doing that in the past, and for some reason, it just doesn't usually work with me. I usually just try to go with what I start with and make something work out of that, and that way it allows me to use more ingenuity and creativity in that aspect. And so you aiming for commercial EDM sounds? I mean, I don't really know, man. I'm just trying to create something. I'm a beginner, so I've just recently got Serum. I'm just trying to really create a melody a day or create a chord progression a day, and see what I can do with that, and hopefully get better and better as I'm making new things and new songs, new tracks, new sounds. It can learn and it builds upon itself. So I mean, my past few streams have just been really bad, just because I just can't get out an idea like in my head onto here, and me just going at it again and again just helps me do that. So I'm not really aiming for anything, just more of creating and seeing what comes of it. Like as you can tell, I don't really have a style. I'm just kind of moving things until I'm like, oh, okay, that sounded good. Okay, that works. That doesn't work, and I'm kind of building these rules upon themselves as I'm going. There's no algorithm that I'm doing or anything. Just very little knowledge of music theory, and that's about it. Mm. Wait, what? sorry if this is super repetitive and annoying. I'm just like listening to it and rethinking of all the different ways we could go every time I'm playing it. Okay. Kind of coming up with ideas as I do this. Probably should be listening to this. I don't know how that happened. And then we go up, the bass goes down. Circles. No, keep going. 4 people watching. That, my friend, is the new record. Hello, everybody. Do-do-do. How can I make that work? We're almost there. Wasn't it in A? Oh, crap. Then A. We're gonna leave it like that for now, and we're just gonna see what we can do with it. So, first thing that we're gonna do is redo this sound because it's way too much like the bass. How can we make this unique? Compared to the bass. Something's off with the chords. That sounds like legit. Ah, gosh, why am my feet? My toes are cramping. Ah. I think I'm just dehydrated. That sounds like legit Game Boy music. Well, I mean, that's not really the sound I'm going for. I was just trying to get the chord progression out of the way. This right here. Yeah, it sounds really 8-bitty. Dude, why am I getting cramps right now? I need to walk for a second. Oh. Okay. I'm good. I think I'm good. Anyways, that was really bad. Sounds very 8-bitty, like Nintendo old Game Boys used to sound like. But that's not the sound that I want. I would kind of just put that in a placeholder, some high frequency synth. Hopefully we can figure out something that sounds nicer, probably a specific like sound, maybe some layering until we get something that we really want. But I like how the bass is turning out. Sounds really like EDM-y, very electronic. Okay, these cramps have to stop. Ow. Anyways, it's probably because I've been sitting for such a long time. Dude, please. Ow. Ow. Okay. Ever tried? I don't even know how to pronounce that. No, I haven't. What is it? I've never heard of that. Chuhulu? Stulu? Stulu? I don't know. And then the chords are way too loud. Also, I'm going to rename that melody. Okay, now that we have the bass, how are we going to do this? We should make it a It makes Deadmau 5's music. Xfer Records. So it's by Steve Duda. The Chord and ARP Monster. Interesting. So I guess it takes all of the thinking out of it. It just gives you what you need. That's interesting. I might actually, I might take a look at that on some YouTube videos and see see what I can find about that. I'm sure it's extremely helpful for beginners like me. Appreciate all the feedback you're giving, Boom Boom Visa. It's very helpful. It's a lot of stuff I have never heard of that you seem to know a lot about, so I really appreciate it. I'm definitely gonna look into that some more. You can use it just as an art. Demo version is available and is limited to 15 minutes. Yeah, I love all of Xfer stuff. All I have is Serum right now, but I've heard so much good stuff about all of their products. Alright, let's keep going. I'm gonna be on here for like 10 more minutes. I really want to find something good sounding for this. Ding, 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 ding. Probably need a longer. Uh-oh. Peeked out our CPU right there. Let's bring it down then. What can I do? I know something that I can do. This might ruin everything though, so let's just command. Let's just duplicate that so we have an extra copy in case I really mess stuff up. Doesn't sound too bad for now, but I want to make it better. And to do that, I'm going to make this basic shapes. See what I'm trying to get at there? Oops. What happened? What did I just do? Creating some interesting stuff. So we're getting somewhere, and then we'll have this come in and do something like. Chords need some work. I kind of have an idea of what I want to do with that. I'm liking how the bass sounds. Might add some like effects on it. Just to kind of try different stuff. I don't want to crank up my CPU too much though. I don't know. I don't want to go too deep into this. I don't know. Let's see what we can do with that. Some of the stuff I add in here doesn't really make a difference. for now, we'll just keep it like that, and we'll continue working on it. Now we have to name it something. Showtime. You should just name it the first word that pops into my head. Don't know why, but that's what it's called. I think that's gonna be about it. Boom Boom Bisa, I appreciate you watching the stream, dude, and giving me some advice. I'll definitely be checking out the YouTube video. Let's watch it right now. If it's not too long. Okay, it's pretty long. But I will keep it open. Seems pretty interesting. And I really appreciate seeing all this new stuff, all these new videos, a lot of new content, things for me to look at and understand better just how other people do things, and watching, learning, experiencing new things. It's all awesome. I'm gonna have to continue watching that at a later time, but really cool stuff. Definitely be watching that. Really makes what I'm working on pretty low standard, but one day we'll get there. I won't stop giving up until I'm where I need to be. I'm determined to be a DJ one day, and who knows, even meet some of these people that I'm watching tutorials over right now. I'm excited to see what the future has. And with that, thank you again. I'll be checking out what all the links that you gave me. And with that, appreciate you tuning in. If you're feeling like it, please subscribe so you can keep coming back, and I can start getting an audience, and I can maybe show you some stuff, you can show me some stuff, and we can really work together, because teamwork makes the dream work. And I've just in this one stream, I've already have 3 links from you of different stuff that I am definitely going to be checking out and learning from. And it's just little things like that. Like, someone introduced me to Serum one day, and now I have Serum. So really helps out a lot. I appreciate it, man. Anyways, with that, thanks for tuning in. And I don't know when the next stream will be, but I hope I can see you there.